In this video, we're going to explain everything you need to know to travel to Spain. The most complete video you'll watch today about this destination, covering Madrid, Barcelona, Seville, tapas, flamenco, and the best tips. So let's get started. Spain is a vibrant, intense country, full of passion. It's the land of Picasso, Gaudí, and Cervantes. It's a country that lives in the streets, famous for its unbelievable architecture, its history with Moorish influences, and of course for having one of the best cuisines in the world, tapas. But before we talk about the destinations, let's get to the most important logistics. When is the best time to visit Spain? Spain is a country of extreme climates. The best times are spring, from April to June, and fall, in September and October. The weather is perfect, not too hot and not too cold. We strongly recommend avoiding July and August, especially for the south, in Andalusia. In Seville, temperatures easily pass 40 degrees Celsius. Madrid also gets very hot and empty. Winter, from November to March, is a good time to visit the cities, as it's less crowded and cheaper. But it is cold. And how many days to stay in Spain? The country is huge. To do this classic itinerary of Madrid, Barcelona, and Seville, the bare minimum we recommend is 10 days. But to do it calmly, the ideal is 14 or 15 days. Divide it like this: 5 days in Barcelona, 5 days in Madrid, to include day trips, and 4 days in Seville. Anything less, and you'll spend more time on high-speed trains. Mandatory documentation. To enter Spain, which is part of the European Schengen area, you need two things. First, a valid passport with at least 3 months of validity after your departure date. Many nationalities do not need a visa to stay for up to 90 days as tourists. And second, travel insurance. Travel insurance in Europe is mandatory under the Schengen Treaty, with a minimum coverage of 30,000 euros. They can ask for proof of your insurance at immigration. We never travel without it, and in the link in the description, there's the comparator we use that always finds the insurance at half the price. And be aware, soon, an electronic travel authorization called ETIAS will also be mandatory for many nationalities, so check on that before you travel. Staying in a good area will make your trip much easier. You'll be close to all these tourist spots. The strategy is to have base cities. In Madrid, the best area for tourists is the center, near Puerta del Sol or Gran Via. The pro is that you will do literally everything on foot. You'll be a 10-minute walk from Plaza Mayor, 15 from the Royal Palace, and 15 from the Prado Museum. The con is that it's very noisy and touristy. It's ideal for first-timers. The second option is Malasaña, or Chueca. The pro is being in the heart of the nightlife and authentic bars. The con is the noise at night and being a 25-minute walk from the Prado. The third option, for luxury, is the Salamanca district. The pro is that it's elegant and quiet. The con is that it's expensive and far from the attractions. In Barcelona, the two best regions are the Gothic Quarter and Eixample. The Gothic Quarter and Elborn are the charming historic neighborhoods. The con is that they're a labyrinth and noisy at night. Eixample is the planned district, with wide streets and where Gaudí's buildings are. It's more organized and great for shopping. In Seville, the best region is the Santa Cruz neighborhood. It's the old Jewish quarter, right next to the Alcazar. It's beautiful, but very touristy and hard to navigate with luggage. A more authentic option is Triana, on the other side of the river, the cradle of flamenco. We created this custom map, which explains exactly which is the best region in each of these cities. If you stay in this marked area, you can't go wrong. We'll leave the link to this map here, on the QR code on the screen and in the video description. We created it on the hotel site we always use, as it always has the best prices. There, you can put in your travel dates and see all the hotel options within that location, at the lowest prices. We'll also leave links to the hotels where we've stayed. In every destination, we always recommend one that is very cheap and super well located, and another that's a bit nicer, in the same location but a little more expensive. They are great options. An important tip to save on lodging is the advanced booking strategy. The earlier you book your hotel, the less you will pay. This is why we love using this website. Besides having the lowest prices, it has free cancellation for almost all hotels. You can book as early as possible to guarantee a much lower price, and if you need to cancel later, it's super easy and costs nothing. And remember that in the link below, we always organize everything you need to plan your entire trip for the best price. The sites we use to plan our trips, and that have everything much cheaper. International Travel eSIM, travel insurance at half price, tickets for all the attractions we mentioned, the good and cheap hotels we've stayed at, the car rental comparator, which is essential for exploring the countryside, and the global account to carry euros paying much lower fees. And the links already contain automatic discounts, as we are always updating them. So save this page to your favorites and use it when planning. It will make your trip much easier and save you a lot of money. Now let's talk about transportation. How to get around Spain. To arrive, You'll fly into Madrid, Barajas, or Barcelona airport. To get between the big cities, the best way by far is the high-speed train, the AVE from Renfe, or the new low-cost trains like Ouigo and Ireo. The trip from Madrid to Seville takes 2.5 hours. From Madrid to Barcelona, it takes 3 hours. It's much faster than flying. The golden tip is, buy your train tickets in advance, 2 or 3 months, to get good prices, starting at €30. From Seville to Barcelona, the train is too long, over 5 hours. For this leg, the best option is a plane, a 90-minute flight. To get around inside Madrid and Barcelona, the metro is your best option. It's efficient, cheap, and covers the entire city. It's worth buying the T-Casual Pass in Barcelona, which gives you 10 trips, or the 10-trip pass in Madrid, which costs €12.20. In Seville, the center is small and walkable. And a car? Do not rent a car in Madrid or Barcelona, ever. The traffic is chaotic, parking is impossible and extremely expensive, and the cities have low emission zones. A car is only worth it if you want to explore the countryside of Andalusia. In that case, take the train to Seville and rent the car there for 2 or 3 days. For those renting, the most important tip is to book in advance online using a price comparator. It's always much cheaper, and you guarantee your vehicle, as they sell out in summer. We'll leave the link to the comparator we use in the description. Now, for the main regions and attractions. First region, Barcelona, Catalonia's capital. The #1 attraction is La Sagrada Familia. It's the unfinished temple of the genius architect Antoni Gaudí. The interior looks like a stone forest. The logistic is crucial. You must buy your ticket online months in advance, with a time slot. The basic ticket costs about €38. Set aside at least 2 hours. To get there, use the metro, line 2 or 5. The second attraction is Parc Güell. It's another surreal project by Gaudí, a park on a hill, famous for its colorful mosaic benches. The monumental zone is ticketed. The ticket costs about €10. Buy in advance. To get there, take the metro, line 3, to Lesseps, but be prepared for a steep walk. The third attraction is the Gothic Quarter. This is the medieval heart of Barcelona. The attraction here is to get lost on foot. The logistic is to get off at Lisieux or Jaume I metro station. Entry is free. The fourth attraction is Passeig de Gràcia, home to Casa Batlló, which looks like bones, and Casa Milà, known as La Pedrera. The visit inside is very expensive, starting at €35. Admiring the outside is free. Second region, Madrid, the capital of Spain. The fifth attraction is the Prado Museum. This is one of the most important classical painting museums in the world. It's where you'll find masterpieces by Velázquez, like Las Meninas and Goya. The ticket costs €15. Set aside at least 3 to 4 hours. The golden tip is that the museum offers free entry during the last 2 hours of operation every day. But the line is gigantic. To get there, take the metro, line 1, to Estación del Arte. The sixth attraction is the Royal Palace. It's the official residence of the king. It's one of the largest palaces in Europe. The ticket costs about €12. It is essential to buy it online. To get there, take the metro, line 2 or 5, to the opera station. The seventh attraction is Retiro Park. It's the lungs of the city. Entry is free. The main attraction is the large lake, where you can rent a rowboat for about €8. Also, visit the Crystal Palace. Third region, Andalusia, the land of flamenco, starting in Seville. The eighth attraction is the Real Alcazar. It's a royal palace of Moorish origin, with Islamic architecture. It's where Game of Thrones was filmed. The ticket costs about €15. It is essential to buy this online in advance to avoid hours-long lines. The ninth attraction in Seville is the Plaza de España. It's a giant, semicircular plaza with tiled benches for each province of Spain. Entry is completely free. The 10th attraction is the Seville Cathedral and the Giralda. It's the largest Gothic cathedral in the world. The ticket costs €12. With it, climb the Giralda. It's the former minaret. The ascent is up 35 ramps. The view is spectacular. And the 11th attraction, in Granada, which you must combine with Seville. It's the Alhambra. It's the most spectacular Moorish palace in the world. You must buy tickets months in advance. The general ticket costs about €19. Set aside a full morning. An important tip that will save you time and money is to buy tickets for attractions and tours in advance. Buying on the spot is always more expensive, and the most famous tourist spots like La Sagrada Familia, the Prado Museum, and the Real Alcazar often sell out days before. You can't visit Spain without reserving the main attractions. We'll leave the link on the QR code on the screen and in the description to the site where we always buy tickets and tours for the best price. It's the largest tour site in the world and has practically everything there. Skip the line tickets for La Sagrada Familia, timed entry for the Prado Museum, the ticket for the Real Alcazar in Seville, and flamenco show passes, all at the best price, and you can buy in any currency, saving on fees. And they have free tours that are great, like walking tours of the Gothic Quarter in Barcelona or the center of Madrid. Let's talk shopping. Spain is a great shopping destination as it has all the fast fashion brands we love, like Zara, Mango, Massimo Dutti, Bershka, and Stradivarius. The prices in Spain are much cheaper. The main department store is El Corte Inglés. In Madrid, the popular shopping street is Gran Via. For luxury, go to Calle Serrano. In Barcelona, the popular street is Portal de l'Àngel. For luxury, it's Pic de Gràcia. For outlets, the two best are Las Rosas Village, near Madrid, and La Roca Village, near Barcelona. Both are about a 40-minute bus ride from the cities. And the tax-free tip applies. The tax in Spain, VAT, is 21%. You can request a refund on purchases of any value. There is no minimum. Ask for the digital form at the store. And for those who are new here to the channel, welcome. Our mission is to help you travel more and better around the world. If you're enjoying it, subscribe to the channel and like the video. It helps us a lot. Speaking of gastronomy, the food in Spain is a main attraction. The tapas culture is the best thing. Classics are patatas bravas, tortilla de patatas, and jamón ibérico. The most famous dish is paella. And of course, drink lots of sangria or tinto de verano. For restaurant suggestions, starting with the cheap ones. In Madrid, go to El Tigre. It's a tapas bar where you pay €4 for a beer and get a giant plate of tapas for free. In Seville, go to El Rinconcito. It's the oldest bar in the city, from 1670. A tapas dinner costs about €30. For an expensive experience in Madrid, the Mercado de San Miguel is an incredible food market. A glass of wine costs about €5. In Barcelona, for classic tapas in a historic bar, go to El Champagnet in the El Born district. A tapas dinner costs about €40 per person. And how much does it cost to eat in Spain? It's one of the cheapest countries in Western Europe. A full Big Mac combo costs about €9. A small beer, a caña, costs €2 to €3. The golden tip is to look for the Menú del Día at lunchtime. For €12 to €18, you get a starter, main course, drink, dessert, and coffee. A tapas dinner, bar hopping, will cost about €30 per person. And the tip? Service is included. Tipping is not mandatory, but it's kind to leave €1 or €2 in coins. What about nightlife? The night in Spain starts very late. No one eats dinner before 9 or 10 p.m. In Madrid, the night is buzzing in the Malasaña and Chueca neighborhoods, full of bars and clubs that go until 6 a.m. In Barcelona, the action is in the Gothic and El Born districts, and in summer, at the beach clubs in Barceloneta. In Seville, the unmissable plan is to see a flamenco show. The best and most authentic ones are in the Triana neighborhood. Traveling with kids? Spain is great for kids. In Madrid, they'll love Retiro Park, where they can rent a rowboat on the lake. The rental costs about €8. They also go crazy for the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium tour. In Barcelona, Park Güell looks like a fairy tale park. The Barcelona Aquarium is great, and the Tibidabo Mountain has an old amusement park at the top. Combining your trip? This itinerary already combines the three main regions, but from Spain, it's very easy to travel on. From Seville, you can take a bus or car and be in the Algarve, Portugal, in 2 hours. From Barcelona, you can take a high-speed train to the south of France. And from the south of Spain, from the town of Tarifa, you can take a 1-hour ferry and cross to Morocco, in Africa. If you liked the video, like and subscribe to our channel to always travel more and better around the world. Thank you very much, and have a great trip.